1994. Came out a couple weeks ago, I think, on Netflix, and I saw it, and I was blown away by it. It has. Let me just put it to you this way. I'm not familiar with the actors. I'm not familiar with the director, and I can't think of their names right now. As you know, I'm not good with it. All I can tell you is that this is a movie, if you're a horror fan, should watch. It has most of the tropes. It has most of the cool things that come with slashers and supernatural. It's an element of slasher slash supernatural elements in it. It's amazing. Without giving too much away, it has to do with a witch's curse. Something similar akin to the Salem witch trials, where it has been affecting this small town for a number of centuries, actually. A few teens from this particular high school get kind of caught up in this curse. Initially they think it's just a folk tale or whatnot, but then they find out the hard way that it's real, and it affects them in very personal ways, and they have to deal with the issue. The main protagonist tends to, I believe, is this girl who is going through relationship issues, right? And with this person named Sam, and that she calls Sam, and that kind of is intertwined with the plot of the film, and it works well with the plot of the film. It doesn't really get in the way of how good this story comes out. We see serial killers here, and it reminds you, it has like different callbacks to maybe Carrie, definitely Friday the 13th, and Scream particularly. Let me just throw those three franchises your way, and when you watch this movie, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I see what Ralph was talking about. Yeah, that's kind of interesting how it comes out like that. It is gory. It's not, I don't want to like put it too much on you. It's definitely, I wouldn't say gory, I would say more like definitely a lot of blood and a lot of disturbing scenes where that blood is concerned. You see these kids trying to work it out, trying to solve the problem, trying to undo the curse. Basically, this witch's curse. See how it turns out. I saw how it turned out. Definitely catch the last few minutes of the film. There are twists and twists in this that make you go, oh, and it feeds more into the story. Why? Because there's a part 2 and a part 3. It seems to be a trifecta of horror in the form of films that is going to be released within a few weeks of each other. The part 2 of this is going to come out, I think, next week or the week after. I'm not exactly sure, but you're going to get my review on that one too, because I want to follow up on this. And then part 3 will be later on. But what's amazing is that they're actually, I like how they're doing this. There's like a part 2. It's kind of like, they took a whole big story and split it up into 3 parts in the form of films, not TV shows, not a TV series, but films, okay? And I think it's very successful as far as I'm concerned. I think it's a very good horror story. Fear Street 1994. That's the name of the movie. It takes place in 1994, as the title suggests. But get ready, okay? Again, this goes back centuries. So then the second film is going to be called I think it's going to be called Fear Street 1978. So now we see what happens in 1978. Now in 1978, that's when Halloween came out, and then eventually Friday the 13th followed thereafter. And that story is more related to that. And then the final one is Fear Street 1966. It may be called something else, but definitely the years are included in the titles. 1960. I'm sorry, not 1966. Sorry about that. 1666. See the playing the numbers there? It makes you, ooh, the devil, whatever. But it still involves supernatural elements. It definitely involves a witch. So yeah, I guess we're gonna see some satanic themes, especially in that one. So I guess we're gonna see what happens with that. Okay, so check it out. Now, having said that, I'm gonna give Fear Street 1994, 4 coffee cups, because I really enjoyed it. I had a good time watching it. It had its moments that made me go, oh my God, this movie is definitely a one for the keeps here. So, check it out. If you have Netflix, check it out. Please feel free to subscribe to this channel. And if you like this video, click like. If you like my review, like this video. And tap on that bell for future notifications for future horror and coffee content. All right? And now I'm about to, my wife and I are about to go out and have lunch. That's why I'm in the car. Until next time, guys and gals, take care.